everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm building my campsite. Oh my gosh, it's been so long since I've actually built a campsite build on my channel. I feel like I end up forgetting about the campsite and kind of avoid it, and it just kind of ends up on the beach and just decorated however, whatever, off screen basically. So yes, special treat today. We are doing the campsite. It's quite a large area and I do have some beach to decorate today as well. So yeah, should be a good one. But before we do get stuck into this build, I would love it if you could like, comment and subscribe. Come and join the Jellybean family. It means so much to me. There's so many of you now. I'm so excited and happy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But yes, let's do some building now. Now here's the campsite area in kind of relation to where the road is. The road actually, if you head onto the right, leads up to Nook's Crannies, so that's where we are on the map. And we've got a little Dom over there, bless him. Now I wanted to use these fairy lights behind this hedge because I want them to just kind of act as like an extra fence, if that makes sense. And I just want them just to dangle and look really cute at night time when they line up. And also I'm alternating my fences. Thank you, Azalea, thank you for the fort. But I'm alternating my fences. I'm using the hedges, and in between there I'm using the iron fence, which I have two colours. I have yellow and orange, and I just feel like they feel really retro and very fun, so that's definitely why I wanted to use those colours. Now I'm actually picking up these fairy lights and placing this beautiful flower code underneath because I felt like it looked too plain. I feel like I say that a lot in my builds. I end up picking this stuff up and then putting a code underneath because I feel like it's too plain. Now this one I'm actually picking up so I can place pathway underneath so it can lead you to the campsite area. I'm going to be alternating the path again, so I'm going to be using some flower path as well as this beautiful dirt path I've been using. And by the way, all the codes are listed in my description, so if you want to use any of these beautiful designs on your island, they're all down there for you. Now I still felt, even with the fairy lights there, that it still looked a bit plain and I wanted to give it a bit more height around there, so I added the trees along the pathway there. And I really like how they look. I've alternated them as well. Now here I'm placing this cute retro code on the floor, but it didn't actually look how I wanted it to, so I'm going to get rid of that. And I've decided that I'm going to use the in-game dirt path under these tents instead. I just feel like it looks a bit better. Like I said, I wasn't too keen on the retro code underneath. The edges were just too sharp and I couldn't get it to work, so I decided on the dirt path. Azalea is having a little nose around, bless her. Oh my gosh, who else has Azalea? Isn't she just the cutest and the most prettiest villager? I love her, I'm obsessed. Every time I see her I'm like, eee. You know when you just see a villager and you just think, oh my gosh, so cute. Speaking of villagers and everything like that, I actually have all my villagers now. They're all scanned in. I don't know if I've actually said, but yes, I have. I've got them all and I couldn't be happier with them. They're all villagers that I've never really had before, so it makes a nice change. Apart from Bob. I believe I've actually had Bob before, but that's okay because he's a cat villager and I love cats. Oh, and I've left all my little items on the beach here, but it's okay because I need them for today's build anyway. But I forgot to actually pick them up and move them before I started recording, so please mind those. Now here I also forgot to grow my palm trees before I started recording as well. So this is a very organized build. No, it's okay. They'll grow in. They'll look cute. You'll get the idea, right? And we also have another rare thing going on today, and that is me decorating beaches. I hardly ever decorate the beaches. I don't think I've decorated a beach properly since probably my Halloween Kidcore Island. I could be wrong. If anyone wants to let me know, comment down below. But yeah, I don't very rarely decorate my beaches, so it makes a nice change. Hopefully it comes out really pretty and how I want it, and then that's the main thing, right? I suppose I should really be explaining what I'm going to be building on this beach. I'm using this cypress bathtub and this really cute vintage table, and I've put these tie-dyed shirts on top, and I'm actually going to make this look kind of like the area where you can come and tie-dye your shirts. So you're staying on holiday on the island of Sunflower at the campsite, and what better way than to come and tie-dye some shirts to really fit in with the whole vibes and feel of this island, right? And when I found this amazing sunflower code, I literally just typed in sunflower into the design portal and it came up, but I did save the MA and I have popped it in the description down below. So if you want to use that amazing sunflower on your island, go for it. The code's right there. I really wanted a big statement, you know, thing on the floor, and I thought the sunflower was perfect, so I definitely had to have it. Now I just had to use these futons here. I really look really cute and it makes it feel like it's really warm on the island, so you can actually sleep outside your tent if you feel like it, or just chill, you know, and sit in it, I guess. But I really like them, and I love the fact that you can customize the top part of them, if that makes sense. So you got the white outline and then you can customize the inner part and like around the cushion. I think I'm making sense. I hope so. I'm also decorating the little section to the left of these tents in a bit, so wait for that. That should be super fun. I've got a cool idea for that, and I'm decorating all along the beach, basically up to the dock area, so quite a large section today. And here we are starting with our next section of the beach. Now I'm going to turn this into a yoga area because we've got some really cool yoga mats added in the 2.0 update, so I wanted to use those, and I thought what's more, you know, peaceful and would go with the vibe basically of my island more, and I thought, you know what, a yoga area on the beach, just perfect. You can actually customize the new yoga mat items to have like any pattern on or anything you like, and it's really, really cool. But I went with these cute colours because they kind of fit the vibe better. I think the word of the day is going to be a vibe. It just seems to keep popping up. Now I just want to kind of talk about something. I can't be the only one that does this, but do you ever like get a certain amount of the way through an island, or when you're building like a specific area and you just think of your next theme? Am I the only one that does that? I'm like, oh, already know what my next theme is based on what, maybe even one item you've placed, and you're like, right, that's it. That one item has encouraged me to do the next theme. I want to do the new theme. Because I literally have got a whole idea, and probably by the end of this week have a whole island planned in my head for my next theme. So am I the only one that does this? Please tell me I'm not crazy. So yeah, what I'm basically trying to say is I've decided my next theme, I think. Obviously I'm not going to tell anyone or say anything, so just in case I change my mind, but it's there in my brain, okay? Now I'm just building this area to the left of the tents, and I'm going to kind of make this like a little music circle, so somewhere you can come along, play the guitar or just listen, whatever you like. And I'm going to use the Moroccan footstools for this and some Zen cushions. I just think it looks really cozy, and here's that word again, but it really does fit in with the vibe of my island that I'm going for. Now I feel like I still need to add quite a lot of flowers to this area, so we'll probably do that in a second. It just needs more, you know? More flowers is better. I love using the flowers to decorate everywhere on my island. They just add a whole load of colour to an area. They're just great, okay? The flowers are amazing. Also, those fairy lights, or I really should get to know what they're actually really called. I think they're called plain lights arch. I'm going to stick with fairy lights. It sounds much nicer. But yeah, I really like those. I've used them a lot on this island already, and I'm gonna use more, let's be honest. They're probably my favourite thing. Actually, I always say that about every item, but I feel like I have like a top 10 tier list for every island I'm doing, and they are definitely on the top 10 for this island. Definitely 100%. And here's that beautiful sunflower coat again that I found. It just looks so cute there. It kind of adds like a fun feel as well. But I'm still kind of feeling like this area is a bit empty, so we're gonna fill it with more stuff. More stuff is always good. I love a bit of clutter. Oh, I didn't know what to do with that little fire hydrant, so I kind of just chucked it there for now. We'll figure it out later. That's another day's problem. That's what I say about most stuff. If I've got something and I don't know what to do with it, I just chuck it down somewhere. That's another day's problem. Even in real life, I'm like, nah. That's tomorrow's problem. That's tomorrow's issue. Now, just next to this big old campfire, we're going to put a blanket down, and we're using those beautiful tassels and the under blanket, as I've been calling it, because I love it. If you watched one of my previous builds on this channel, we used it for like a little picnic area that was just kind of like a transition section. So that was cute and fun, and I'm going to be using those again. And we're just going to put like cushions on here, I think, and probably the fun piano. And once again, I thought it was a bit bare, so I've decided to pick the campfire up and put some code underneath, and I feel like the dirt path just looks cute. It looks good. I feel like the beaches can be very daunting at times, but I think some advice that I'd give anyone who's struggling, just don't be shy, just experiment with anything, you know, just try some codes down. If you don't like it, you just kick it away. Just try different things, you know, you'll find something that works. I don't know how people manage to put like whole shops and whole buildings on a beach. I mean, how How are you guys doing this? It just looks so amazing. I could not do it. I feel like it would look too, I don't know. I can't do it. You guys are so clever. Oh, I hate the beaches. Anyway, we're going to be decorating this little car park area. Like, I'm not going to fully decorate this area just because I feel like it doesn't need to be fully decorated yet. And plus, I'm not too sure what house to put here. So there's the truth, but there's Cheap's house there. We'll be decorating his house on a different video along with the other two houses along my diagonal road. I've never done a diagonal road like this. So I'm quite excited to decorate, but also quite unsure because I've never kind of decorated that angle. And if, you know, Animal Crossing, you can't really put any items at an angle and it's just rubbish. Why? Why can't I put stuff at an angle? But anyway, enough ranting about angled items. I'm currently putting down some codes and flowers everywhere to make this feel more flower power, more flower core. And I'm using those beautiful planks that I love using, and I'm just kind of spacing everything out, you know? Just kind of fill in the areas and make it feel more full, more cluttered up, because I love a cluttered island. As we all know, if you've been following my channel for a while, cluttered islands are my favorite. But I will put like a little disclaimer. I don't like them overly cluttered. Like, if I can't walk around, that's not too fun. So I try to clutter my island up to the point where I can still freely walk around in lots and lots of places, and it's not just like one specific route that you can take. But yes, I do love me some cluttercore. Actually, still on the subject of cluttercore, I feel like having roads on your island really helps with spacing things out. So if you are also a cluttercore person and you can't help but add items everywhere more and more and more each time, think about having roads or like really wide paths and things like that, because it can really help with the flow of a cluttered island. But while I've been yapping on about whatever I was yapping about, we have finished the build, everyone. So we're gonna have a little quick walk through the area. We have Goldie here as well. She's the newest villager to come to my island, and I must admit I'm obsessed with her. I've never had her before and I love her already. But here we have obviously the campsite, and of course I had to use the cruise bike somewhere in this build, so what better place than right next to where the villager tents pop up. And now heading onto the beach, it's a little bit plain over this area still, but I feel like I'm going to put some gyroids here. I need to actually get gyroids first. I want some cute yellow ones, orange ones, you know, ones that fit the colour scheme of this island. And now walking past the tie-dye area, we got the yoga section where you can just, you know, chill out, do some yoga, listen to the ocean. And then here we've got just a little simple camping area where you can come and roast your marshmallows or just sit by the ocean and warm by the fire, just all that sort of thing. And yes, I did forget to time travel before I recorded this walkthrough, so the palm trees aren't grown. Just ignore that. Imagine they are grown. And there we have our little music circle where you can play the little drum and guitar. The car park outside for any of the campers that are staying here. And the cute little kids tents, and yeah, that's basically the walkthrough. So there we have it, everyone. We have finished the build and walkthrough for today. Goldie's here dancing with me, bless her little sweetheart. I really enjoyed actually building this campsite area today and the beaches. I feel like it's a very rare thing for me to build beaches on my channel, so it made a difference and I actually really enjoyed it. So who knows, in the future we might do even more beach stuff and we'll probably do more campsite stuff. If you enjoyed this video though, please be sure to give it a big thumbs up for me. Also comment down below anything you like, even if it's just hello, hi, how are you? You know, just say hi. Yeah, also do not forget to subscribe. Come and join the Jellybean family. I hope you all have a lovely day wherever you are in the world, and I'll see you in my next video, everyone. Bye!